Essie's finally
Drop
You're
your
reached
really,
out
son.
the closet.
you're really enjoying those holes between floors, aren't you?
Look, it's not my fault that you can't fly, Will.
I can.
Not as good as I can. She goes back into a cupboard.
You can't fly as good as I can.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, Adley. Yes, I can. You just can do it for much longer.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a bit
You
slow.
can do
I
it
don't-
for minutes, and you're faster.
Anyway, continue thanking Mr. Man.
What? Actually, Adeline, there is someone I want to talk to you about.
Eh?
Well, it's a little bit cleared up.
Okay.
Anyways, is there anything else you could let us know about?
Actually, one thing that'd probably be good is you could help us contact the Ranger Corps. They'd be good help here. We don't have the coverage to know where the cult's moving.
Well, I already have been updating them where I can, but
Oh.
they're a bit busy at the moment.
Uh-oh, what are they dealing with?
Do you know where they are?
You say like what they're dealing with at the moment. He just kind of gestures his hand towards.
Oh, okay. You mean busy in the way that we're busy.
Chaotic
Gotcha.
shit that's going on right now.
Yeah, gotcha.
They're
Okay,
not
they're
just
doing
sat on
they're
their
doing
arse
the
in the
work that we would
tavern.
want them anyway. That's good.
Out of character, you should probably mention that you should maybe stop that, considering they might be, I'm making hand motions. I don't know what this is. Not a good one, though. But anyway.
Zest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Something you might want to tell them. The various sylphs and everything. Not really. All of them aren't evil. They're kind of either hypnotized or literally possessed.
By demons?
Yes.
But we're going to deal with it.
Not for the Ranger Corps.
The mind control and the possession both can be broken.
Yeah. Just
So
if you want to spread that to see if you can get your people to use a bit more non-lethal tactics, which I assume they were probably using them anyway.
So it's not just. Oh, great.
Oh, what? There's more?
No. I just thought the only men who control where to deal was the harpies.
No. The harpies are actually a very small part of this. They're
It's the only reason they hadn't sacrificed me yet. They hadn't managed to control me.
So.
And they would only sacrifice targets they'd managed to sync with their song.
well,
Interesting choices, but
if you do manage to get back on your feet, avoid pale gnomes. Avoid them like the plague.
yeah, spread that to the Ranger Corps as well.
If that's what I think you're talking about, I'll see them a mile away. Trust me, I'll stay away.
Oh, good. Ooh, in that case, since you're sending messages to them, can they send messages back to you?
They can.
Could you get information from them about potential gnome sightings, I guess?
I can try. Have to wait until this evening, though.
That's fine. Just whenever you can. Also, we're going to be busy in the morning anyway. Or this morning.
Well, they were going to liberate the town and then go help a bunch of Fae who are trapped in a house.
Trapped in a house.
A bunch of.
Heard about this.
Oh, I talked to the spirits recently, and I asked them a few questions, like where the greatest heartache is on the island, where the greatest source of frustration, and where the greatest source of fear is. Down by the moor in a small temple house building, there's a small cluster of small Fae children who are currently hiding out with the priestess of Kine. So I kind of need to be able to get to them because as much as they need our help, I also need them to not be freaking out at the moment. It's putting all the other spirits out of balance and whack.
Okay. Can do. Plus, freeing up another priest of kindness is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Sure, Calorus would appreciate that.
However, I
Speaking
agree
of, I
that
should go inform the others.
I
idea.
do however, agree with Calorus that we should probably deal with the town and their possession problem currently.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I don't want to get the Fae free when there's still a bunch of people who could cause them harm.
Yeah, good idea.
I mean, just out of character, I say Kellis was planning on going to the places to start getting people gathering in that barn. But I presume it'll take like a day or two for them to actually all gather there.
Yeah, getting everyone there, it's not the hardest task in the world. You can probably get it all arranged for tomorrow.
Right, so if we wanted
Well, then
to,
we should go to the fete.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. If we wanted to help the kids, we've basically got a day to do so before Kellis is now dealing with this other thing.
Well, it'll probably need a few people there just in case, because you don't know how many possessed people
yeah.
will show up who
Yeah,
will
no,
go hostile.
like I said last time, the rest are welcome to come. I fully encourage them to come, but Kellis is going regardless.
Oh, and one more thing, Mr. Wells. Are you aware of the current situation with your royalty?
I'm not aware of much. I've been in that cage for over a week.
Well, I don't know if your company has informed you. The cultists have abducted the princesses. The prince, however, is safe.
Oh boy, just what we need.
So, if you could encourage your allies to make it a priority to help us locate the actual base of operations for the cult, we might be able to stop them sooner. The sooner the better.
Don't worry about the Shadow of the Sky ritual going on. We have the Order of Storms, so we're good there.
Also, Estufa,
So,
you know exactly where the base must be at this point.
what you mean because the massive identifier of it's got a giant storm wall?
Well, not just that. So you already knew like a limited location. But the fact is, now they've said limited location, that also has to be kind of close enough to a town to draw attention. There's no room for questioning. You know exactly where this is going to be now.
Haha. As I poke my head out the cupboard again. Actually, wait. I know where it is.
Oh. Well then, never mind. Continue doing as you were. Unless, of course, you would like to lend us some manpower, but that would be to your acting commander.
I said there's not a lot I can do right now. This evening, though, I'll see who I can get in contact with. It's worth a try at least.
So, Astutha, where do
So,
we need to use our expertise?
Now that is the question, isn't it? As Tiff would know, the only viable spot that's left, based on the information you already have, like they would have to be already inside some kind of structure to the ritual, probably an old temple of some kind. It needs to be in a certain region, and it needs to be somewhat close to us. It needs to be somewhat close to a settlement.
She needs to be very close to the settlement, considering they need to go in disguise.
Mm-hmm. There is one spot that kind of meets all those criteria to Astuva's mind, which is a rather old temple in what used to be a very populous village in one section of the on the northern side of the island. But that village at this has kind of been dying over the several years. Just people tend to leave it and going elsewhere, and population decay. But there is still an old temple there that was technically in service, kind of. So it was it was more rubble than temple at this point.
Was it a temple to Kain or Pazuzu?
Well, it wasn't officially a temple to Kain or Pazuzu. It was just considered to be the local temple.
Right. It's just
It
one
was
of
supposed
those
to be a shared
generic
location
ones.
for multiple religions. Kain was certainly worshipped there, though. Though that's just by the fact that this island has a lot of Kain worship.
if not many people live there anymore, then perhaps either, the people who did live there, either with the cult, have been brain touched, or probably not with us anymore. But at least, I suppose at least we know now.
Yeah, finding it won't be difficult now.
Of course, now apparently we have some kind of magical barrier thing, which we'll now need to contend with.
Yeah, some kind of air-based barrier to keep everyone out.
Well, firstly, we should speak to your sister and see if there's something she can do about it with the Orb of Storms.
Not I mean, I've only seen the aura of the storm, orb of storm thing, but it's not necessarily very controlled. It's very powerful, yes, but not very localized. It seems to be wanting to just sort of do what it wants.
The main concern I have is bringing 2 pieces of a puzzle that they need to complete very small puzzle. We already have the princesses. If we could potentially just be delivering the orb to them if we use it to breach their place.
There's other ways we could figure things out.
In theory,
Well,
if
my
it's a,
only other idea is to get the aid of the prince and use his song to calm that storm.
Bit busy.
in theory, if it's a magical barrier, I could still get through and try to disable it from the inside. It depends how it's being maintained, though.
We fire Karis like a missile. Boom.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Only structural damage.
Karis, where's this pointy hat?
Uh, why? Who's asking
Martin.
this?
Maybe a point now. Shit.
Gotta have that point, it adds aerodynamics.
But breaching the thing is something we'll worry about when we actually get around to.
Mm-hmm.
We also need information on what forces they have there themselves. Is it just a few cultists? Do they have demon friends? You know.
Yeah, you have presented 2 viable options, however. Like, without a doubt, probably you've seen the princess enough fine control. He could probably breach that barrier, probably. At least enough for someone at least probably for people to slip inside, you'd think. At least Hazel would think so. The powers of kineticist are quite useful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The alternative, you could probably use the Aura of Storms to breach, but as you said, you'd be delivering them the other half of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
I could totally get in there. I'll just have to set myself on fire.
Alternatively, you'd have to just try and find a way to. I mean, you could try to just launch loads of abjuration like counterspell magic, but that's going to be a bit.
Yeah, and teleporting is not much of a great issue, or considering people load.
Mm-hmm. We don't actually
We
know
dig
what the
underneath.
barrier is blocking as well. It might block teleportation.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get some more information. Like broken some of the cultists' mind control stuff. I'm hoping some of them may have helped to set this up and be able to go, oh yeah, it blocks so and so, and they have whatchamacallits guarding it.
Oh. One thing, Dark.
Yes.
I missed, like, while I was copying down the spells on the Staff of Courage, I missed the third one. It was Bless, Remove Fear, and what?
Prayer and remove paralysis.
Oh, Prayer and Remove Paralysis.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 4 spells.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have Fiona hold on to the staff unless someone else thinks they could actively use it.
Can actively use it.
Well, do you honestly see yourself spending actions in combat to use this? Because this is more of
Academy shrugs.
my line of thinking being someone hits me with a fear or paralysis or something, or I just don't have a good way to spend my action, I could just use Theona's action instead to just cast Bless or Prayer.
How heavy is a staff?
Pounds.
Okay, no,
Typically
never
about
mind.
typically about £5.
Can Coral lift that?
Big for him to wield.
Yeah, no, but the mental image is very funny to me.
Like he could probably carry it, but it'd be too big to wield. So
I'm feeling there's a good choice. She's far enough back that, remove paralysis or remove fear is something she could bump on someone if she was nearby.
So we should probably get going.
If we're not subduing the people today, then I'm not gonna use slumber, I'm gonna have healing. I feel like that's maybe something we need.
No, why would we need? That's silly.
Not to have taken a bunch of damage yesterday, but I took a bunch of damage yesterday. I'd rather be with you.
Sounds like a personal problem.
okay. So where's the destination for today?
Go help the Fae. And well, we gotta tell the people to start gathering the people up. So stop by there.
I
Then
mean,
go
they're
to the mall.
already starting on that anyway. So
Okay, well then we're going to the Fae more, as far as I'm aware.
I suppose, seen as insisting on going and saving orphans, we can go and save them.
The
It's
town could
part of
handle gathering people up. We just need to do the very important butter part.
Plus, Cadme's trying to get her amulet. Well, try and get the orb fixed, which needs.
That's not really the main goal. It these
I mean, I'm saying it's out of character, but
yeah,
Cadme, yeah, it's a thing for Cadme as well, though.
I do have a plan, but I won't bring it up to them until we get them into a safe location.
Not sure there is.
I was gonna try to see if we can find a way to get them back to the first world. This place is very spiritually charged. It's like there is a gateway.
Wait, sorry, out of character. I didn't think they were actual Fae. I thought they were just like Adeline kids.
No, Faye. Like Faye.
Huh.
And we could also throw actual kids into First World. That's totally not a bad idea.
That's what threw me, because that's a terrible idea. But I thought.
I mean, that's what happens all the time anyway with.
Yeah, it is, and it's a terrible idea. But
Sure.
And that's what they do all the time anyway.
just from remembering back, I thought dark meant that they were Fae touched kids, basically, not actual Fae children.
They are children without without a patron. Like I have a Dune. They don't have a.
Right.
essentially.
I understand now.
We don't have a daddy spirit.
Guess we're going to go and save a bunch of brownies or something then.
Tasty.
Hey, they could be quite useful, actually.
Oh yeah, they could. Any of these groups we are going to go and save could be very useful. Just not what I expected.
I've kind of learned to just stop expecting shit with you people.
You people, you mean Cadme?
Oh no,
J-Mag,
not just Cadme.
you have pulled some shit too. You are not exempt, sir.
It's important for us to go do this because if Faye die, they don't have a way to get. They're not. They just go to oblivion. They don't have an afterlife when they're here. So I want to give them the option to go home.
They're not arguing with me. Go and do.
It's good to mention thought process. Everyone's on the same page.
A bit
Personally,
more
I'd actually like
pressure.
to help your people first, because it would make things a lot easier if we're ambushed on the road, that they don't have forces to actually send to us. But I guess that's not really an option.
Everyone brings up a very good point. We could also all literally die.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, Faye.
That is kind of a thing with our world. We die.
Yeah, but you have an afterlife.
Oblivion's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I find that you also don't know what the rules of your patrons are, but
Quote of the day: Oblivion's not that bad.
It's just a big sleep. It's good.
No, worse than that.
It's not like you'll care when you're not obliviated.
No, people around me will care as all the various emotions that made me up go away, and I will not be able to influence the further generations in any way. When you die, you don't just go away. I mean, all the
Well,
joys and love that you had in your life actually go spread out.
well, at least you can have solace in the fact that your memory and work will echo with Aspen and Hazel.
That's
Just press his button to walk faster before we get into any more existentialist conversation.
but existentialist conversations are the best conversations.
it gives the DM time
As
to
a
actually.
nihilist, I agree.
But I am also going to point out that's only the case for you, Cadme. When we die, we're just kaput. We gone.
Oh, right. No, you go back to your gods and spirits and whatever patrons you have aligned yourself with, and you continue on with a new life.
That's questionable for some people.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time. You guys have choices in that.
Sure.
It's like the entire.
Depending on your patron, your results may vary.
I mean, if you were foolish
Rose?
enough to give away your greatest gift, then.
Yes, Dark?
Is it Rose?
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
What flavor of Hestia do we have today? Big Hestia, small Hestia?
probably small.
Oh.
I have to double check.
Donkey. We might need to move a little bit.
Okay.
I can make her big.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm just checking for initial
now-
stuff.
Yeah, she's starting small because there's no reason not to.
I mean, we need
You're
someone to
moving
pull the
through.
carriage.
You're having to make quite a long trek to get to where the Fae are. A long trek out onto the moors. And frankly, it's, with all the rain as well that's going on right now, it's pouring down. Your visibility's trashed. It's hard to see much.
Foolish people will.
Foolish people can't see through trees.
And not only all of that, it's just unpleasant. Some of you are sinking like 2 feet into the mud.
Enjoy that, suckers.
Yeah, really.
That would
Mostly
not
though,
be fun.
it's mostly those wearing armor. Mostly am I actually sinking a lot, but
I am big and covered in metal.
we can just
No.
make it disappear meanwhile, and Keras can just stand on water.
Either that or stand in the trees. You can climb up there and travel across the branches very easy.
Hestia is sinking a surprising amount, but it's because she is a dragon in humanoid form. There's a lot of weight.
She still weighs 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight in a very small surface area.
Like,
Dense.
luckily,
So
the mud
she probably
mud-
leaves dents in the earth just walking anyway.
pretty much.
I imagine anyone tracking us must go, how dense is this person? Like an actual physical density.
How
But you
thick
have
be
Oris,
she?
which are pretty dense. This is beyond Oris.
Yeah, it's like, do they have a fucking golem with them?
Hestia be thick.
Or if you don't want to be punched by Hestia. It's a lot of momentum. Hestia for bar fights.
But it's looking like so far for all the people that are actually sinking into the mud, there's very few of us actually sinking into the mud. Most of us have a way around it.
Not really. Most people don't have a way around it. It's just most people aren't thinking that much.
Well, most of Team PC.
If someone wants to join me on my shadow horse, they're welcome.
Just don't
mean-
think too hard.
Shiva will. She's not weirded out by this. She's a
And
noble who doesn't like mud.
And I assume Shiva doesn't want to be sinking into the mud.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, an excellent use of my 4th level spell slots.
Of course.
I mean, I dropped a horse on someone before, so I'm never
You're
gonna.
never gonna live that. You're never gonna live that down, are you?
I know I'm
It
not.
it's fine. Sure, he was a little hurt and scared, but he went right back to the plane of horses.
Yes, the plane of horse. It's a magical place, a mystical place.
Literally.
Kind of smelly too.
Would not recommend. Okay. Yeah, as you're approaching, though, you stay off in the distance, and what the hell? You can hear something.
What do I hear?
Is that a scream?
Quickly.
Running
Yep.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Nay. That's the horse.
Nay.
Fair.
Yeah, it's important. Horse acoustics really help the speed.
It's also really fast. It has a movement speed of 100 feet.
Can beat that. It takes a bit of work.
But that's just 100 feet is one move. Haha. Race me on my motorcycle.
I could get pretty damn close to that. I can easily get 80,
Mm.
but then I don't effectively have the run fee, and I can't keep it up forever. So sprinter, yo.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, it has shit all for hit points.
Don't go with.
The horse has 18.
Yeah, but the horse isn't level 9.
It should be.
A level 9 horse would be terrifying.
Speak to any ranger.
Sure.
Or any high level ranger.
Adlin, can we
I mean, Adeline could
convert-
totally have a level 9 horse if she wanted to.
I could,
Horse.
but now I've got a
horse,
level 9
horse,
Yuri.
horse.
I have a level 9 cat instead.
Should have gone with the horse.
No, I
Wait.
made a mistake.
Oh god.
I was trying. I may have accidentally just set a whole bunch of my enemies simultaneously to all be a Stu for Mary.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
So,
That's
about
not
those
good.
people who are disguising themselves as us.
Say imposters, no.
You know on Roll20 how you can set a token to represent a character?
Mhm.
No? How do you do that?
You have done that on
Oh, right, you mean that way. Okay, I get you.
like when you're setting up a token, so it like inherits the stats of a character. I accidentally turned an entire group of enemies into a Stufa.
I thought you meant as like disguise a token as something. which would be
No.
very useful.
I wish I had that.
Oh, I miss Maptos sometimes.
We all do.
Okay, that's fine. Are all of you here? Hopefully it's fine.
I'm running straight towards it.
Okay. In that case, sorry, this roll 20 is being really finicky of me today.
Roll 20.
Why don't you guys pre-roll your initiatives for me?
Yay.
I'll get things going.
Appreciate them.
Have I used my scheme yet? I feel like I should have, but I keep finding the purple dot.
I feel like you have.
I'm just gonna get rid of it because I feel like I have as well.
I'm
But
fairly sure you have at this point as well.
yeah, I think the problem is we pull tokens from all over the place, and some of them have the dot and some of them don't.
Woo! Look at that. Okay.
He was so excited for just a moment.
I got the 19.
Shiva is just technically faster than me this time.
Oof, okay.
And
Good
I'm
thing I didn't have to roll twice.
technically faster than a Sooth.
Elven Hiss, yeah.
She has slightly more dex, which is why I wanted a separate character sheet because her stats change based off of form because of the helmet.
Yeah,
getting very
polymorphing is a
lazy
bitch
about
like
it.
that.
Do we have Lily's buff to initiative?
You do.
Oh,
Alright.
one higher.
Keep forgetting she's helpful
No
even
reason
when
not.
she isn't technically here.
Let me
Uh,
change. Thank you.
It's just +1 to initiative, basically.
I think I already have mine calculated.
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do.
With everyone here, I'm not going to have Ben and Hazel as independents. I'll have them reconnect.
Yeah. I've got all allies right now as merged units.
As much as I want to get that last point of advancement on Aspen.
I suppose one day I should figure out a companion thing for Kaladel. This is the first time I actually had him with me out in adventures. I'm like, what the fuck do you do? Nothing.
He's just like, no, I'm actually on holiday.
Chaos is just breaking out around him. This is nice.
His son has a companion
is
He's
here.
fine.
still sipping marmosas on the beach, hell all around him. This is fine.
He's used to it.
Honestly, based on his job, he might be.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10 and how horrible and awful this is aight.
This is manageable.
This is Tuesday.
Basically, honestly.
Okay then. That's let's see. Is everyone in initiative? It is. Excellent.
I'm
Are you in there?
my own,
You're not
I'm
there,
not yet.
Dark.
I'm not in there yet. That's fine though.
criticizing my own
Can
spell
also have
collection.
those who are planning to roll knowledge checks because I'm just going to probably get this out of the way since it's taking me a while to get this set up because Rodri's being a bitch. I had to restart. Okay, anyone who preemptively is going to roll knowledge checks, please, you can go ahead and roll for me. Planes and nature,
Planes and nature.
which is the hint to what might be coming up.
Hestia, what do you? Do you have planes? Maybe you do.
God, please let me roll high for once, please.
No.
It's above a 10.
No.
Yay, nature.
I know Hestia does that. Okay. There we go.
I'm the Archmage currently, so all my knowledge skills are crazy. Well, crazy, quotation marks. Crazy for me.
Their highest nature, I believe, is Adeline.
And just go ahead and write these down. Highest nature and who it belongs to. Highest planes, who it belongs to.
Hey, or day ahead of you.
Damn, I got it for you.
I'm just criticizing the spells I chose for today.
We haven't ate our plains breakfast, apparently.
Thankfully for me, most of the enemies are going to be acting on the same initiative, which makes my life a lot easier.
Oh god. No, it's gonna be two fairies.
Why would I take Fiery Shrunken and Vengeful Comments?
Because you're
Vengeful Comments actually doesn't do what I thought it does either.
It's basically small buff, and then people cast fire at you. You go, no, you.
It's not. It doesn't actually counteract spells with damage. It says, "Nah, fuck you. Why did you hit me with a spell?"
Oh, it's not only fire spells. It's the
No, it's every spell, and if it's fire spells, you can fire 2 comments instead of 1.
That's it.
I thought it was a, hey, you're casting a spell, I can shoot you in the face.
No.
Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Look at-
Also, it's 2 for. Can you roll me a will save?
That might be a good thing or a bad thing. I do not know. Not yet, no. 25.
Okay, I'll keep that banked for the moment.
Oh. I was hoping it was going to be a spell effect. It does spell juice.
Well, you wouldn't need it if you didn't just spend a 4th level spell for no reason.
I mean, it's good to have anyway. If I just hold on to it for the next hour, I can cast a spell for free, basically. As long as I have the same skill.
Okay. And I'll roll Reese. Reese, where did you go? Do you exist?
He's
You
obviously
probably
next to
exist.
the
Reese does not have his full plate on right now because jungle.
because he doesn't want to be under the earth.
Not
Exactly.
again.
On the bright side, he's got lots of mobility right now. It's good news.
It's warm down here. All are welcome. All are welcome.
Also, I am not Amon. Please ignore that.
Oh god, Amon, what are you doing?
Amon is
I'm
a
Reese
good-
now.
I mean, technically you are, but Reese is.
No. Though Amon's very good at surprise, he could pretend to be Reese. No one would know the difference. Deception, which go. Okay. I will reveal the battle map. I think I got rid of the previous ones. I have not got rid of the previous ones. Okay, that's fine.
Just ignore all the Astuthas.
Do you mind, before I see the screen, do you mind if I change out eventual comments because it's not the spell I thought it was?
You may change your comments if you want to.
Yep, I'll get back to Storm Step.
Yay. Storm Step good spell.
I want to be biased as I see the combat screen.
Okay, that's fine. Anyone else got pre-preparations they want to do?
Cry.
I'm good on cry.
We
That is a
heard
free action. That's fine.
we heard screaming along the way, so I guess I could cast shield a little early.
No, you won't be able to do any casting preemptively because basically we're starting off straight from the scream.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, if you've got like a swift action, I guess.
Well, it's basically just more if anyone had any kind of preemptive things that they want to establish, like this is like I always have running kind of situation.
Right.
Or I would have had from traveling or re-preparing spells in his case. But
I suppose I could just state for the record I'm in hybrid form for bite attack.
that's good to know. Okay.
Man, we really need to get by some dental.
On this first round will be a surprise round. The enemy doesn't know you're here.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool.
Actually, no. Well, your first round's not a surprise round. Put more than to say the first round, the enemies are unaware of you. The enemies are flat-footed on the first turn. That's more accurate.
It's honestly probably better. He gives us 4 round actions.
Yeah, it just means the enemies are also acting on the same turn. So
So I assume as soon as they act, if they act, are they not flat-footed anymore?
No, they will just be flat. They'll just be flat-footed until after you've taken your action, because they basically won't know you're there until. Unless you immediately stealth, then they won't know you're there at all. But
Uh-huh.
okay, that's fine. Sort initiative, and I will transfer.
Oh,
Holy shit, okay.
Oh,
No!
it's a big white area. There we go. Oh my god, my net is so bad at them. It's loading it.
So it's fucking wasps.
Shit!
Why do I never prepare Bug Zapper? Question, how long can children survive underground?
I mean, they're Fey children, so it depends on the kind of Fey.
Wait, I need to check if this, like, crunches them.
And yeah,
Otherwise, I might have a very cool play.
you do also have to remember if you're targeting the children, they are Fey children. So you'd need things that don't target, like, normal people.
Oh no, I'm just gonna make very
Well,
hungry go,
there are humans there too.
A couple, but they are mostly Fey.
Just one human.
One. The
I'm
one
focused on
young
him.
priest that was protecting them.
presumably.
Doesn't look like the one Cadme saw in the vision.
Also, our initiatives did not carry over, it looks like.
They're not carried over.
No, they have not.
One
No.
moment. One moment. Hold where you are.
Okay, never mind. What I'm planning takes a while, so it would not be good. It'd just make them easier to hit.
Okay, people may actually. Okay, that's going to take me forever to do. Here we go. I'll wait for we add to initiative then.
Yeah, we can add ourselves in. Scroll up.
I'll just re-roll and then edit to what I was before.
That's
That's
fine.
what I was gonna do.
That didn't work. Why didn't that work?
Have you not clicked on your new token?
19, I believe. Where's the initiatives rolls gone? There it is, 19.02.
I rolled
I rolled
second one.
That one.
Do I have to add you manually?
I got it.
This is old. Please let me type.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you go. Finally. Okay.
Yeah, it's because
I'm still trying.
it kicks you out whenever anyone's like rolling or
There we go.
editing them as well.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Whenever the turn order changes for any reason whatsoever, it kicks you out of the editing.
Yep.
Roll 20. All this. I think that's. Yeah, that looks like all this, I believe.
100.
Okay. So I just need to resort everything. That's fine. I can work with this. Come on, roll 20. Come on. Okay. Don't know what's with my connection today. Being slow as hell.
Let's just blame roll 20.
I think Roll 20 is just being twitchy because it is kind of goofy
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, it's been like this for like a month.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just roll 20 for me. A few things are going slow.
Wasps have minds.
No.
You don't
Damn.
mind.
They're vermin.
Never
Though they
mind.
are
No
fiendish,
evil eye.
so-
Okay then. So let's start this off. The Fey children that make big gathering all just kind of cower. These other ones are all going to try and move to run in some way. Yeah, the types of Fey they are vary. Some of them being more pixie-like, some being closer to slightly more dryad. It's a variety of kind of Fey-likeness. It's quite interesting. No, none of them are particularly prepared for this situation. Shiva, you're currently mounted on top of a horse.
Okay, well, I never get to do this. So Shiva explodes and becomes a raven.
Ooh.
I cast Raven's Flight.
Is there a spray of feathers?
Yes.
Shiva.
I'm
So
trying
you are a
to-
raven.
I want to position myself better, and I actually want movability for this. I'm just kind of considering where the fuck I want to go. So we have a bunch of trees around us, right?
I mean, you can see them. Many trees.
Okay. Probably just gonna go over here. Right around here. So that's a good idea. Inside the tree. I don't remember where that was immediately. It's like right here. Oh, that's correct. Okay. That's all I'm doing for now. I don't have any decent medium range spells to actually hit things with.
Okay. So your turn space is spent just moving.
Yes.
Though you do slightly catch the attention of some people, like, wait, who's that? What?
Oh my god, there's a weasel.
Okay.
It's not just a weasel. That's also a stoat. Summer pattern stoat.
Sideling, you're such a nerd.
Yeah,
Let's see. I mean, I have a stoat as a familiar, so
I'll bring it up.
Oh, so you were stealthed. That's fine.
is within 80. What is the range of this?
Many.
45. That is not 80. Only I had prepared fireball today.
Ah, yes. Fireball the children.
Yes.
That's most of the issues.
Find salvation in oblivion.
Ashes, ashes, dust to dust, and all that jazz. I guess the only reasonable thing I can do is just cast lightning bolt on this guy.
Will that continue past him?
It will.
Button.
But
It will,
it's not
but
out of
not.
range.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 120, is it?
Yeah,
God, you're gonna have the
120 very
card.
specifically.
I mean, he's also not hitting the orphanage, so that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was further than
Uh,
120.
Well, first of all, let's see if it fizzles.
Is that a third level spell?
Yeah.
That's a fizzle.
Do we have a Lily reroll? Did she do her thing in the morning?
She always does her thing in the morning, assuming you're
That
willing
is
to
a very
partake.
very good point.
Do you?
Did you take part in the fortune telling? You did.
Always do.
Everyone but
I
Kelvis
need
usually does.
a reflex save.
What? Ah!
A flat-footed reflex save.
That's definitely a no.
Oh, was this the maximized one?
Yes.
Concentration.
You do that.
Crack. Boom. Dead
God
cultist.
damn it.
As the lightning bolt is just penetration.
Yeah, he was my only viable target. I can't reach anything else.
Yeah.
Well, he was my only viable target, so...
You could reach other things.
No, I actually cannot.
Most of us can't. We all do. That's just
No,
what we have
the
to
first
do.
round here, it's going to be a lot of moving.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go.
No,
I
for
mean,
the
you
first, I think for one
literally
of the
could
first
have
times
lightning
ever,
bolted
Adeline,
another wasp, but
the
yeah.
range of a crossbow actually matters.
Hey, yeah.
Like, these guys over here are nearly 2 range increments. They are 2 range increments, actually. Out.
Eh,
Like,
Yeah.
we take
range is
-4 there.
No, my range is 120.
You know?
Crossbow's 120.
You go first so I can give everyone blessing
And
at
I
first.
guess swift action Kieran stance, and that's my turn.
No. Heavy crossbow is 120.
Yeah, it's a heavy crossbow.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
There's a reason that Link's picture has a crossbow as tall as her.
That's Tufa. You're on a horse. I've made you
Yeah.
a horse.
Does anyone want to wait for a ride, or shall I just go grab attention of wasps?
I mean, I would
Doesn't
not
sound-
complain about having a ride, but Cadmi was talking about blessing a furthering.
That's fair. I'm gonna go vent.
Go on your mighty steed.
Time to protect the children. Wait, how many castles do I have? Can you airwalk?
Horse,
Okay, no,
what
it's-
can you do?
No, it's only got enough for water walking. Okay, never mind. 100. Okay, that's one move, I believe. Carl, who needs? Carl's got to dance between these two and be like, "Hey, attention! Look at me!" Actually, wait. Yeah, these guys weren't that strong, were they?
They're
I don't
fiendish
think they were.
wasps.
Yeah, but they were like the weakest of the wasps we fought before, weren't they?
No, we didn't fight fiendish wasps before.
You fought wasps before, but they weren't exactly these ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Carl, what can you do that doesn't put you in extreme danger? Actually, I suppose that's a question. The knowledges.
Looking at these wasps, they don't look particularly dangerous to you. There's just a shit ton of them. Like looking them over, they appear to be, for the most part, like they're small-sized creatures, which is still big for a wasp, but yeah, you don't think they're that dangerous overall. They have the basic fiendish resistances, like 5 to like fire, cold, and acid, I think.
Probably like that and then 10 electricity.
Double check. Fiendish template is it's just cold and fire 5.
Whack.
They might have DR good, you're not sure. That depends on how strong they actually are, but you don't think they do.
Okay, if they're not particularly strong, then I believe in Coral's DR.
They do have the ability to smite good.
I no longer believe in Coral's
Wait.
DR.
And if they're fighting angelic creatures, they're very likely to use it. So,
Yeah. Coral, what can you do instead then? I don't believe they have mines, do
yes,
they?
from what you can tell, someone has been using a lot of summoning magic of some kind. A lot of it.
You know, Coral, you're just gonna stay on with me. What can I do instead?
Turns out the wasps were all summoned by the Fae, and the cultist was the one remaining survivor.
They're all unseelie, it turns out.
Yeah,
I don't have-
They'd picked the wrong orphanage to mess with.
Okay, Coral's gonna console this child with a stiffle instead right over here, and basically shout to catch the attention of the wasps. Yeah, that's my turn.
Kelvis delays until after Cadme, because I need speed.
Don't do drugs. Also same, by the way. Just to shorten this up real quick. Hessie's also gonna delay.
I'll do the same.
Hey, everybody, blessing of fervor.
Huzzah!
Yay!
How many people can I hit with that? Because I will need to make sure.
My favourite kind of blessing.
Pretty sure you can get
It is
everyone there.
one creature per level.
One per.
So-
Oh yeah, everybody then.
No
Including
two of
congratulations.
which can be more than 30 feet apart. So, Eva doesn't get it, the rest of us do.
I mean, Shiva exploded into feathers and went away, so it's fine. And Super too.
Yeah,
Barely to a
Shiva's
blessing of
dead
fervor.
now.
going good. Cool. And I get one more. Aspen. Blessing you forever, buddy. There you go.
Do a good job, Aspen.
Yeah. Then Cadme is going to Flutterflap over here. Well, let me look. She'll move there. And spending 3 stamina to do that. And then I don't have anything for a swift action. I think. Okay, well, I do, but it would be literally pointless. So, end turn.
Okay.
Okay. Now the wasps are all flat-footed as well, yes?
They don't know you're in the combat yet.
Good. With her now 60-foot movement, Kelvis charges. God, why? Why roll 20? Why?
More charge?
Charge! Straight forwards. Good.
How does this look?
She's got a kind mask on, she's charging forward, just shouting, "Leave them alone!" Axe in hands.
y'all know the Looney Tunes cartoons where when someone runs they leave that little dusty after image?
Yeah.
Her legs are just wheels?
That's where we thought Kelris was.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. So, swing. Now, hopefully that hits a flat-footed with an extra 15 sneak attack and 4 bleed. Is it dead? It's dead.
Oh.
Very.
And with
Scratchy,
that,
splattered bug.
with that, Kelvis then puffs, spending 2 key points to do so. She then spends another key point, and a second Kelvis runs off elsewhere, still continuing her shout. I'll need my second token, Dark.
You have it.
Oh, good.
I made you a Kelris clone.
Thank you. Let's say this one would have the normal movement of Kelvis with Blessing of Fervor, yes?
Sure.
So I'm thinking she can run up. No, not that way. Let's not get the clone killed quite that quickly. I can't get in with those guys, but yeah, goes around there and it'll just start engaging the wasp it's next to. Meanwhile, actual Kelvis is still invisible.
No flanking?
Yeah, she had the movement, she could go for flanking. But everyone just sees Kelvis charge straight forward, bisect one wasp, and then just keep running round to engage the next one.
But
Just
the image of
screaming
Kelris is
the
still
whole
there.
time.
But then, yeah, actually, yeah, you don't see the image of Kelris there, so yeah, you just see Kelris keep going.
Yeah.
Formed so warped slightly in the cloud of blood that she created.
Because you definitely did enough damage to bisect it.
Yeah. It was.
I'm
I
just-
was praying I would hit that. And that was without
I'll
charge
move over
bonus.
I'm just trying to remember because my brain can't remember what part of the map. Okay. Okay, right here.
You have 30 more feet of movement if you want.
No, that's all of it. That was 90 foot.
Well, it increases your movement by 30, not give you 30 extra feet of movement. So you took 2 move actions, you go 30
Oh, I
plus
see.
30, 30 plus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll move here. And spend 1 point of stamina.
Bzzz.
Can't hit
Confused.
it. Just stares at it.
I am menacing you.
Time for heroism without armor. Reese can get to a lot of places, I just realised, with a charge.
Yep.
Because Reese has got 140 foot movement with a charge.
Oh yeah, bonus charge distance.
Hooray.
Yeah, Reese can
Yeah.
get to a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Actually, only has to go there, that's true.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not seeing an enemy next to him.
No, it's a wasp there.
Reach.
Oh yes, he
Yeah,
has
it has
reach. Right.
It's a pole
yes.
arm.
So with how my internet's being, I wasn't sure whether a token just hadn't loaded in or not.
That's fine. Yeah, it's Reese using a pole arm.
Charge.
Oh.
That was a free.
It's good damage roll at least.
But it's flat-footed.
Yeah. I mean, if you really cared, you could use the Lily reroll, but
Or alternatively, Reese will just spend, say, 2 points of stamina.
that works too.
He has 8 stamina, he might as well.
Yeah.
Reese now has bug at the end of his spear.
Oh, wow, wait, are
well,
we? Holy shit.
jeez. I feel slightly bad for burning 3 ki in the first round now. I was planning on doing it anyway, but I was going to target the cultist, not the wasp with it. And then Amaya just had to kill the bloody thing.
Listen, I try to be very efficient with my murder.
I would have felt awkward having you use a lightning bolt on these wasps now knowing how fragile they are.
Shiva, you bear witness to something up in your tree.
Dear.
You see a little thing that doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Oh dear.
A little, disgusting, horned, winged demon.
It's a quasit.
Kill it with extreme prejudice.
Murder.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have noticed you. As it just goes off and casts Cause Fear on the Fey Child.
Smack it. Does Shiva actually have a weapon?
Or is Shiva a bird? I think Shiva's a bird currently.
Should have a natural attack then, but it'd be a shitty one.
With Raven's Flight, if that's spell I believe it is, then no, she cannot attack.
Huh.
So, Rose, just confirming you're here, right?
Oh, what's up?
I was
Closet
speaking
above.
to you there.
I went to go get a drink
Okay.
because I just went.
I see Shiva sees like in front of her something that hasn't really noticed her reveal itself as it seemingly casts a Cause Fear spell down on the Fey Child below. A little winged demon.
Oh, what the heck?
It's a quasit.
I don't
Kill
notice
it
you.
kill it with extreme prejudice and righteous fury.
Yeah, Shiva doesn't own a weapon, so
Something you can
You're
grab.
also still in Raven Flight form, so you actually can't attack.
Oh yeah, no, I can't attack anyways. But just she doesn't own a weapon anyways.
Well, it's something you can blow up in the future.
It's true.
Um,
I'm sorry,
Right.
Dark.
no, that's fine. Just I wanted to let you know that hey, little demon in your face. The young human here is very confused by the sudden appearance of several humans,
And a cat.
an elf, a catfolk, a
Raj, a
catfolk with a
powerful
giant axe.
Hey, catfolk with a giant axe that is doing work.
You know what? That's fair. The young human does not appear armored anyway, but he does have but he does seemingly have what looks like an antique longsword. The kind of thing that you don't put like over the mantelpiece on over a fireplace. He's not probably seen combat in his entire lifetime plus more. But he's going to try and fight back.
He does get flanking.
He does get flanking.
Fake Kellis does count as a real person.
Mm-hmm. And to Carolus' eye, he knows how to use that weapon.
Good.
He definitely knows how to use that weapon to Carolus' eye. Carolus knows enough about combat training, especially with her actual skills she has in this. Right. It's fine. That's a hit.
Kill him.
He does not kill the closet in front of him.
No.
The wasp.
Sorry, the wasp in front of him.
What is that on his head?
It's a
Oh.
stoat.
Oh,
It is! It's a tiny little stoat.
I was zoomed out too far to
Weasel.
see. It was just like a little blob.
Yeah, it's like a little weasel he has. I should take it off the board right now. He doesn't actually need it on the board, but he's got like a little weasel thing sitting on his shoulder.
Clearly the weasel is the one who knows how to fight and he's feeding him instructions.
Well, it's whispering in his ear. It's doing something. Another Fae, maybe?
Adeline.
Big B.
My turn? Yes.
Yep.
Distracted. Oh dear. Well, it's all bugs. Closet.
But they're far away.
Yeah, but
They're
can
bugs.
we see the closet, or is that just Shiva?
What's that?
Can we see the closet, or is that just Shiva?
You can make a perception check to try and see the closet.
Yes.
You can kind of make it out. It's not an easy shot, but you can see it. I think he's gone to typing mode.
Ticka.
Also, as a note for you, sideline over on the left-hand side. I assume you've seen it. The Fae Power Bar.
I wonder what happens when that runs out.
Good question.
Yeah, probably nothing really good. Okay.
Shooting away at angle then.
Pew!
Pew.
I mean, I can confirm you've hit the closet.
I hit it.
You've hit the closet.
Cool. It is entangled.
Poor closet.
Yeah. And now Adeline is going to fly over here into the trees and stealth.
Stealth stuff.
Ah. Forest environment.
You're pretty stealthy.
Yeah, she is a leaf on the wind.
This
Actually, she
cultist
is
is
the
dead.
wind and the leaves.
Very, very dead.
Cat?
Hi, Yuri. You have plus 30-foot base movement speed.
Meow. If she picks that. Remember,
Fair.
it's by person,
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
including the blessing of forever attacks for Adeline. Yeah, well,
Not sure why she would pick anything else in this situation, though.
it is true. Increased damage?
No.
Okay, it's just a hit. Alright, then Yuri is going to go speed, because 80-foot movement speed on a cat's pretty good. So that's one move. Wasps are
cat.
being just wasps.
One that's eating the Fey child over here.
Yeah, that's a good one. Can I do this?
Yeah,
I can ignore that move from here to here. I forgot how to cancel movements, so she's instead going to go here to here. She can attack, but she can provoke. So pass this wasp and pass this wasp to distract them.
Mm.
How dumb are you, wasps? Please be dumb.
Ooh. Neither of them hit you.
No, they do not. You are just checking for nat 20s, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can
That's-
see something I can do.
I briefly looked at it as like, ooh, maybe that 19. Wait a minute, Shuri.
No. 29 AC.
I mean, actually, I will say it got close.
Yeah.
That 19 did get close, not close enough. So that attack bonus is not plus 10. Wasp's turn. Wasp. There's a lot of wasps. Right, time for a show, I think.
Ah, attack me. I'm so juicy.
I mean, Hestia does radiate good.
Why?
Go to the top left, targeting the child.
No.
Ooh.
Which one is this? Sorry. Oh, the human.
No. Very top left, by side, around the side of the building.
Oh, okay.
That kid's fucking dead. I'm gonna be honest with you. None of us are gonna get there for that kid in time.
I mean, Yuri can.
Maybe they're just going for apprehension.
I don't think so.
If Yuri can, then that's something. Has to spend stamina to do it, but she can.
Like, it might just be bleeding out.
Yeah.
Probably only bleeding out.
So someone can get to him in time. Which, now I know what Cor will do. Oh, then
You
again, he doesn't
cannot.
really know.
Bad wasp.
No. Burst into a large wasp instead.
That's a no.
No.
Okay, they're probably dead.
Hestia.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which like
I think she has 26 AC.
26. The stinger misses you. Oh no, that one charged. No, the one charged. It hits you. Perfect. Excellent.
Yes, Hestia, find out if they have poison for us.
You take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Also, you need to make me a fortitude save against poison.
They have poison.
Oh no, a fort save. Never mind, I rolled bad.
That is not enough. And these creatures have been given a modified poison.
I'm not surprised.
Are you a fey creature?
No.
Okay. In that case, the poison, boringly, deals up 5 points of untyped damage to you.
I thought you were about to say like ability damage.
Nope. A poison that deals more damage. The boring kind of poison. Rare though, actually. That's fine. Calrus, you're getting wasped. It misses you, I think. Was Ghost Stacey? Actually, no, it's a clone's AC. What's your clone's AC, Curris?
Oh, goddamn, I've been muted. The clone works off the touch AC, which is 13.
Okay, it does hit your clone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking useless clones.
I mean, it ate an attack.
Yet they only ever eat one attack. I've never had them last more than one.
You only used it twice.
I've used it like 3 or 4 times.
Twice.
I've used it more than twice.
They don't recall it more than twice.
Save the child, probably.
Probably not.